me to do Monica?
Sure.
Oh god. I get to do the yandere. Of course I do.
Oh god.
That was loud. I don't
That
want
was
to hear
my...
the music. I can't hear the music.
What?
I can't hear the music for some reason.
I don't know how to fix that. I apologize.
I don't know how to do that either.
Okay, so nobody's currently on, but for anybody that watches later, hello! I actually have my girlfriend currently with me on the chat now, so...
Hi, I don't know if my voice is on here, but hi.
Oh, I couldn't even hear you. I can't hear you over the music. Hold on. Okay, talk now.
I'm talking now. What?
Okay. Can you hear can you even hear the music to begin with?
I cannot.
I apologize then. Alright, I can hear it on my end, so... Okay.
Yeah, that's what matters. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
if I can hear it or not. Am I being recorded as though?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, you are.
Oh no. Oh no. Why did I agree to this?
Why did I let you talk me into doing this?
I know, right? Stupid me.
Nah. Okay, so... my girlfriend, who... I don't know if she even introduced herself yet.
Hi, I'm Mochi.
Oh,
I
there
have
were...
a channel called Mochi Cream. I don't post, so there's that.
Well, I figured out how to do the full screen, but whatever. Anywho,
Of course.
she's gonna be helping me do some voices for the characters for this last... Hopefully this is the last episode. I hate the fact that my camera light is on, because I hate being
It's gonna be a
recorded.
long one.
What?
It's gonna be a long one.
Alright. Ready? Let's go! Are you doing Natsuki or am I?
You can.
Hey, you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time... Wait, what? Oh. Wow. There isn't much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Oh, I mean, what? No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. I am out. Well, first of all, I feel really weird for the fact that you're here and you're not... Yeah, how about you just start doing Natsuki?
Really? You want me to do Natsuki?
Hold on.
Fine, maybe I will.
Oh wait, wrong thing. How do I... Main menu? No, I just
Return.
totally screwed up, everybody. My bad.
Return
Turn.
at the bottom. You should really work on your phrasing.
Meh. Oh,
But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Oh, excuse me. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez. If you are fine, then let's hurry up and get started already.
Yeah. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presuming to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure.
Liar.
Can you blame me for being paranoid?
Yes. I mean, no.
I just don't give away people my manga every day, you know.
Manga? That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyways, let me put this one back. I'm going to get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So... Oh wait, that's you, never mind.
So you're going to tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Did you want to do...
Sorry. Yeah, I'll do Monica.
Okay.
I don't need you have so much space in your closet.
What? Monica.
I already read it. So I had to move some stuff up around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize a bit. Ugh.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Shorty. She makes a what? Futile hop.
Futile.
I said it. Bleh. Trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all of these back down. There's plenty of room on these other shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because because of its collapsible design. Careful!
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Yeah.
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before falling onto the floor. The stool wobbles. I read that in a Yoshi voice, I don't know why. Anywho. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool, excuse me. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swirls and rolls. Swivels. Excuse me. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Hush.
Natsuki climbs on top of the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Huh, there we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead.
Huh?
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Skylar? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back? Huh?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try and move. Just give me the box.
You perv. You set me up.
Okay, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear me say this. But Mochi, this is a perfect scene for you.
Curse word.
Go.
Go away.
Thank you, Bo's Queen. Thank you so much for the for subscribing.
Get out.
But
I'll do it myself. Ah.
Why is she perfect for you? The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Ah.
The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight into my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Gross.
A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko. Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear!
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no. My...
Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she desperately is trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, throwing it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you...
No.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I don't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted it placed. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. At some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again.
I guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Oh fuck, that's you, sorry. Oops. I said a no word.
I said this in was it my last video or the one before that? I'm not a PG channel, but I'm trying to avert cussing. If stuff happens, it happens. Guess I'll be holding on to...
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright. Who should I share it for first?
Sayori, I think. She could
Sayori?
use the cheery up.
What?
If she's there.
Are you doing Sayori or am I?
You
Me!
can.
Oh, okay. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. I was just like I was hoping. Blah. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Skylar. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I didn't even get to read her poem. That was sad.
Exactly.
Alright,
I'll go for Monica next. Hi, Skylar. Have you thought about how you want to about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. Oh, excuse me. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style.
Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story.
I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan as Yuri's poems, then?
I wouldn't say that. I kinda like everyone's poems.
That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? It's not the contest or anything. Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Are you gonna read the poem, Mochi, or no?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in a twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find out her gaze, know into her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write down about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Okay, little side note. Go Queen, I love cold coffee, but when it goes from like hot coffee and then you leave it out to get cold, it's disgusting to me. I don't know why, but like if I put it over ice or something, it's best. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. I don't know why.
That's so random. I can't even see the stream.
Well, I have my computer where I'm actually playing the game, and then I'm using my phone for the comments and everything to kind of interact.
Right.
So I'm like trying to do this and have a conversation but I thought I just might as well point it out, like in stream, kind of more interaction.
Right. My bad. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But If you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a whole lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
Like this channel, I mean, what?
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright.
Yuri.
I'm gonna do Yuri.
E.
Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As well, I believe that let me try that for this whatever sometime. I can't talk.
I'm surprised I'm doing it as easy as I am.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh?
That blush. So cute.
You. I mean, what?
What? No.
What? Yes. Anywho.
No.
We're not having this conversation.
No, we're not. Keep reading.
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of it me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I was What are you laughing at? I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? No worry, Buckwing. Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, because I cannot read the handwriting. It's beautiful, but I can't read it.
I'll try. Beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the room of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath the gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only it's scrolling through me off.
Sorry.
One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, shunted by the foam ankles, then back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth at forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of what? Inane? Okay. Shush. Thing to write about.
Asked.
What?
You asked.
I'm only slightly stupid, okay? Shush.
It means like it means like a fuck, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Watch the mouth!
Cliche. Like a cliche is what I think it means.
I think.
Like overused.
Anywho. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, it was assuming that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to be it. Shush! What are you laughing at?
You're struggling to read. It's cute.
It's not cute.
I'm bullying you on your own stream.
What?
I'm bullying you on your own stream.
Yeah, that's not nice. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, you said that you were doing Natsuki, right?
Yes. Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Of course. You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous.
Why do I see you being Natsuki in real life? You are Natsuki in real life. Hold on. What am I saying?
Just because you happen to be a good writer? It's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Natsuki.
What?
You're not very confident about your writing, are you?
Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right?
It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. She acts like she's the best, and other people might think that way too.
Right? Skylar, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear it from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there was a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people are just gonna laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"?
Like your
See,
voice.
you're doing it right now.
What?
You're pointing and laughing.
Not. Your voice for Natsuki is exactly, literally that exact phrase. It's so cute, just like you, Mochi.
No.
Yes.
Click. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. But no one understands that. I try really hard when I write. Style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. Oh, excuse me. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip onto it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it back up. Oh, excuse me. Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay?
Oh, excuse me. But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Did I just read the wrong line? No, I don't think I did.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and let her poem onto the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles in light. The walls in your mind away before the sunny glow. Be the beach that washes your worries away. The beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty air and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. Oh, excuse me. I lost what it was. And remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Mochi, I think this poem was meant for you. I'm sorry, I had to. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Is that why you wanted me to play this game?
I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write about everything negative at a beach.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez, said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ooh. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something awful fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three.
Sorry, I was stretching.
It's okay. We're all done sharing poems, right?
Nope, we didn't get to read. Why don't we start figuring out?
Yeah, she just fucking bailed on us. Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. I don't know who that was. That's right.
That was Yuri.
Okay. You didn't... What? What in the hell did
Deviated.
I don't know why I read it so weirdly. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Huh? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Huh? It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That's curious. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so completely skip over the question.
Right? Monica, what are you doing?
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. You might need a lot of them, and in different flavors. Think you can handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted.
I expected you to say that more of like, yeah, let's go, because I know you play COD, and all that, so it's like, more like, alright, challenge accepted, let's go. I don't know. I'm being weird.
You are being weird.
You're being weird.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. So fun. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I feel like that's terrible. I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here when it comes to writing, you know. I added that part just because I thought it was funny. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. Oh. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when you're not around. When she's not around.
That may be the case.
Sorry, I'm tired. Like every time I've streamed this.
It's fine. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes, so she stares up at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. What? What just happened? Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Skylar.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact...
It's true.
No, it's not. Both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. You probably want to go with one of them and give them a hand. You can always help me out as well.
Oh, so I'm the classroom dog like in Oran High School Post Club. I see how it is. I see.
I already know who you're going to pick.
Well,
I would be really appreciative of that.
I figured by now everybody knows I'm going after Natsuki.
Unless you do a second playthrough and go after Yuri.
I probably will.
Yes.
I missed what I was supposed to say. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
You could save right... Oh, well, never mind.
I can save right now.
Even if you don't... You could, but it don't make a difference. You have to redo the entire game to get the entire end for every character. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice or anything. and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
But that's what I do best, sit there and look pretty. But I'm not even pretty, I'm ugly. I'm the before picture. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Skylar may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard it could be to make a few decorations anyway. Sounds more like you'll just make excuses for Skylar too.
What are you saying? It'll be extremely
meticulous.
Meticulous. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
You're not stupid.
I'm stupid.
You just lack anything past the high school level of reading.
That's actually an understatement. It's 8th grade, thank you. Reading was never my strong suit out loud. Anywho.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm enjoying this. And baking isn't?
I am too, so...
Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Skylar to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Skylar, you're okay with this, right?
In the end,
it's up to you.
Yeah, sorry. Of course. Very well.
In that case...
If I pick Sayori, will I get the Sayori ending?
I don't know.
Okay, so I know what happens in the end, and I don't know if anybody watching actually has played through this, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Let's go with Natsuki, since that's what you've been wanting.
Yeah. So wait, will I get the end? Will Sayori still...
You could save right here, and then go back.
True.
Maybe.
I mean... Is it the same ending, or do I get a different ending with Sayori?
Let's go with Natsuki for now.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Okay, Mochi, I'm gonna say this as a joke. I'm scared of your baking.
Wow, okay.
I've never tasted it. How am I supposed to know?
Huh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well... Anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's depressing. Aww. Well, I mean, that's me in real life, but that's depressing.
Me too. Yeah, we really should go through Yuri second playthrough. That's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
Hi, fan! Hello! Welcome!
I'm pretty sure that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Skylar?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not...
Also, what's up, fan? After this, message me on Discord. Like, seriously. Oh my god, thank you! Fine, I need to hack mine too. Sorry. Sorry, Mochi.
It's fine. I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri. You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to help make the atmosphere special. That'll be real important for the way people feel during the performances. So... you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Oh. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Hey Mochi, didn't you tell me to play Honey Pop?
Yes.
I have
Maybe not on YouTube, though. For obvious reasons. Maybe on Discord.
If you have a sec, check the stream and look at what fan said.
Oh boy.
I don't like the way you said that. Leia? There is?
I don't know anything about that, so.
I'm confuzzled.
I need to
Fan,
read.
stop confuzzling me.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so.
Hello, welcome.
Fair enough, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Welcome, Last Breath Sans. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Fan, I will get the spray bottle. Huh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. Hey boy, you want my number? That giggle.
What?
That giggle was adorable.
No.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
I'm giving you my number, okay?
Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that.
It's all Gucci.
I'm so confused what happened in the chat.
Me too.
I literally walked away for 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds.
Everything happened.
Fan makes the chat fun. Out of all the people I know. It's just one of those. Anywho, continuing.
You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Your are really cute. Oh no, the echo! Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay. Coming over on Sunday.
That's a really, really short amount of time, though. Giggity.
I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait. You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, excuse me.
Like I could have a guy over at my house.
Dang. Attack
That's
me
relatable here.
personally.
My dad would kill me. Me and my mom.
What are you?
Well,
What are you on? Can I have some? I'm joking, people. I'm joking. Don't do drugs, people. It's bad. Really?
I'm not on anything. What are you talking about? I'm not even high right now.
Wow. I mean, really?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Last breath. What's wrong? That's kind of strict, if you ask me.
Yeah,
Shut up.
well, how do you think I feel?
I will get Kikyo to kick your butt. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I'm not. Maybe I'll figure it out later.
I can't do anything when my dad is home.
Fans killing me over here.
Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll just text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting is the number. I ain't hitting second base.
It's not all you're getting. God.
What?
I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much.
I'm confused what you just said.
Shh. Just click. Just click so we can continue. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say that you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so.
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday?
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. That's that's accurate. That's accurate.
That is. Me in November.
Me in November. Even though I've
That's
gotten
true.
pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something special between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. So wait, isn't there one more day after this, Monday?
I'm not sure. Probably.
Tell her I
It's
said
been a bit
hi.
since I played the game.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things. And I kinda saw that one coming.
Not a word. Not a word from you.
What? What?
Not a word from you.
I'm confused!
Exactly.
What? But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I'm assuming she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run downstairs and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Skylar! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? I want the giant cow plushie! It doesn't have to be a cow, I just
My
want a giant
heartbeat
plushie.
picked up as soon as I saw that fucking screen light go to her room.
What?
God.
What happened?
My heartbeat picked up as soon as you saw that screen light to go to her room. I was
I know.
scared for a second.
I was about to cry. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Skylar.
Want me to read it?
Sure.
Okay. Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings.
Wait, when did she do...
If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here.
Oh, wrong type of feelings. Never mind.
You wouldn't have been able to be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Your stuttering is cute. I mean,
Shut
what?
up. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Skylar. But
Sorry.
You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this.
This is depressing coming from you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's very good, and I'm kind of jealous of it.
You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Skylar? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because in most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste? And caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori has kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like you've been betrayed as you... Let me retry that again. Take two.
Using my stuff is cute.
It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Skylar. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the whole world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right.
You're right that that's you.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Skylar. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be all like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Skylar.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Skylar.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Skylar.
I'm legit about to cry.
I already read it.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Skylar. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm in pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah? Sayori wipes her tears. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but Natsuki is in something other than her school uniform. Totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school.
I like the cat on her shirt. It's so cute. Sorry.
Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I didn't already have them at home. If I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky. Like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen.
What, you're not only gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Skylar?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah, this is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here.
Damn, I feel like a freaking noodle suddenly. I feel like the way the character portrayed that, I just have noodle arms.
Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's becoming so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when people get to be small and take also better than other people. Fuck. I can talk.
It's cute.
My phone's further away, so it makes it a little harder. But jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Do you think that you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Wrong thing. No.
I know. What?
It's cute. Ah, yeah, go. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have just been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already. Oh crap. No. Hold on. I hit the wrong button, sorry everyone.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross.
I'm saying this as a joke. You're gross. I'm joking.
I finally found your weakness, Skylar.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. That sounds disgusting. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture
is it okay if I go grab a drink real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
oh yeah, no worries. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Skylar, where did you put the food coloring? Batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just... And if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Oh my god, I can't talk. Like the ones you made my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monica's delicious, delighted expression. Oh my god. Excuse me. I want cupcakes now. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk in a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki welcome back. Sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
I feel like that can be really badly taken out of context.
Shut up.
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started fighting back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki's pulling caused me to stumble and making her stumble in turn.
Gross. You got it on my face.
What did you come back to? Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you just seriously?
Her face, though. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Skylar, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki's gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Good job, Mochi. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left the dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on!
Don't blame me for your mistake. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway... I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue whisking the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows me the different colored cupcakes in each tray. In each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff. I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look really nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't use any this time, though.
You can make flowered cupcakes. It would be cute. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that have a much more thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh? I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make our own literature theme... We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each cupcake, on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
You're adorable. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you just say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are all together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but... My dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy.
My horrible eating diet.
Mine too. Been called out here. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Oh, anyway. I was hoping we'd have time for a manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You and Sayori each can carry some, then they'd probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would just listen to me. It's just the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
That was so cute how you said that. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. You guess? Excuse you? Be a gentleman and walk her out. Anywho, just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get any closer like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't mean it has to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how much fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if that's possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Skylar, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. Oh, I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do, so.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutching at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me.
I felt it. For a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Huh? Hi, Skylar. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Skylar. I just stopped by to say hi.
If you want me to read hers too, I'll read hers.
I can do Sayori.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got
I
this.
kind of want to do it.
You make me want to cry when you do it. Okay, you can do
I
it.
want to do it. Okay.
You make me want to cry, though.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come out here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends.
Hold on. When did you get home? Alright, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Hi. Did you read this?
That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Skylar? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Skylar. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Skylar. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Skylar, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you.
You will always be my dearest friend.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with something with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best. And what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were.
I see.
I feel like I'm gonna find the end of this and it's not gonna be the good ending and I'm gonna cry. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori...
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I can get an answer I needed to hear. And the other, You're also right that I want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Skylar. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
I'm not screaming.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that could have been done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I really think I should have gone the other direction with that. I consider going to her house to pick her up, but decide that that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, and I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Why is that word so weird? Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Skylar, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be for the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You shouldn't take a little You should take a little responsibility for her, Skylar. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill go down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one pamphlet and laid it out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems as the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Are you reading it or am I?
There's nothing to read. It's all the same.
True.
But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Repeat of constantly get out of my head.
Oh, scroll down. I'll read it.
I know.
Get out of my head before I do what is best. I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Skylar? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Ah. Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gestures of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it's just really right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. That terrified me. That terrified me. Your paper moving terrified me.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. That terrified me! What am I watching? An exception has occurred.
An exception has occurred.
Oh, did I not say that? My bad. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed my urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I just got chills. I told her I know what's best for her and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can restart and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 That horrified me. That was depressing.
That's not the end.
What is this?
Click it.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms. That girl is... You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but the kind that would work out because you've known each other for a long time. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sighed and idly wait in front of the crosswalk till it... I don't know how to pronounce what to do with that.
That's not even a word.
Yeah! This! Catch up to me. What the It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds accurate. Anywho. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in there. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Skylar? Monica? Are you reading Monica?
Yeah.
Are you snacking?
Didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. Not the echo! Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. you're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make it something special.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom.
Clubroom. Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica just say she?
Hey, Skylar. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could go check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Skylar. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You are more important.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. How far into this am I gonna have to repeat?
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me.
Huh? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Skylar.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more immature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Skylar in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Skylar?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the classroom and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I didn't really plan on coming here. But I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
How far do I have to repeat this?
A bit. This probably should not be named the last episode, just saying.
I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way.
You put it that way.
Oh, yeah, that was you, my bad.
People are very interested in putting out all the effort into something brand new. Especially since it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Ugh.
I hope you're taking note of all the differences.
I actually haven't. What's different?
Sayori's not here.
Oh, no, I knew that one. I knew that.
Yuri's the vice president now.
I saw that.
There are no cupcakes that you got greeted with.
Well, unlike Sayori, who was like, hey, we have a new member, and then was like, hey, can you be a new member in my club and come see it and agree to be a part of it? Monica's just like, oh, hey, can you come check out this club? And it was like, oh, okay, well, this just happened.
You couldn't turn her down because she's so popular and cute and blah, blah, blah. Yep, keep going.
But it makes the school
it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Alright, I have been streaming for 2 hours. I'm gonna have to end it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
When we get to the part where we do the poem and end it there. All your saves are gone.
That's kind
of... You can't save right now either. Okay, you can. Oh, God. All your saves got deleted.
That's terrifying. Honestly, all that static, I thought my game was going to be corrupted. I was terrified. Alright, anywho. Thank you guys so much. And I really appreciate you guys watching this. But on a serious note, if you actually ever have, like, depression, or in my case, I have really bad anxiety and probably should get some medical help for it. I actually denied medical help at one point for it, and it's just gotten worse over the years. I probably should do something about that. Really, just talk to somebody. Anybody. Sayori is a good example of why you shouldn't. But, yeah. Like, seriously, guys. Thank you. Be safe. And thank you so much, babe, for joining the stream this time. I hope you can join next time, too.
Fun. I would love to.
Alright. Bye, everyone. Not what I wanted.